board. And then I'm going to measure that at increments along so that I can then use the router real quick and then use my wood glue to sandwich it all together and clamp it. Okay, so all of my pieces are prepared and I just wanted to show you a flat lay of everything. So I have 6 8-foot long 1x2 boards, and then I have 8 pieces of the same 1x2 that is 32 inches long. We're gonna ignore all of the marks. I realized partway through that I was marking the wrong ones, but when we flip it, you won't be able to see it. It'll be actually the pretty side. So what I'm going to do now is add these pieces in and then sandwich them together, just like that. And the less than perfect routering should be pretty much covered. Oh, I'm also going to be using wood glue in all of these joints, but also screws, just to make sure that it is extra, extra secure. Hello, I have finished the frame. We did significant wood filling and sanding and all of that, and I have spared you from having to watch that. I have all the hardware and it's time to install. I'm super excited for this. However, a little nervous because I'm gonna have to find the ceiling joists, and I can pretty well assume where one of them is because we have a ceiling fan in here and fans are going to generally be aligned with the ceiling joist, but still, just drilling into a ceiling is something I've never done before. So I actually need to go get my ladder, number 1, and number 2, my stud finder. And I have made my life slightly more complicated because I brought in the cactus and put them right here. I did not think about that at all until I had finished bringing them all in, and then I was like, oh shoot, I just screwed myself over. So I'm pretty certain I'm gonna have to move them, which really stinks because that was a lot of work, but that's okay. We can do that. I'm gonna go get my tools and stuff. All right, friends, here comes the part that I'm feeling a little bit unsure about, and that is actually hanging the piece. So I've made a loop in the rope that I plan on slipping the frame through, then lifting that one side, stringing the rope through all of the pulleys, pulling it down and wrapping enough cord that I think that I would need, and then doing the second side, which I will also do one of these loops and string it through just one of the pulleys at the end, and then again measure how much rope I want as slack, and then cut it. Seems easy in theory, but I'm just a little nervous, especially with the cactus being here. I don't know. I'm so annoyed with myself. They're still there. I haven't moved them. But this is honestly the true test to see if this idea that I've had in my mind for months can actually happen, can actually be accomplished. We did it. We did it. I am so excited. I was just gonna go get my level so that I could make sure that it is level. So I can make sure that the ropes are in the right place. And then I'm going to tie the ropes over in a knot so that they don't get off balance from each other. I was also thinking about tying another knot in it so that I could solidify the down position. Let me actually hang a plant on it just because we love a premature plant moment. These hooks are, oh my dear. These hooks are not wide enough, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to widen them. But other than that, it should be fine. I am gonna have to balance everything because if not, it's gonna be kind of off kilter. I don't really know how to fix that. Maybe besides putting another rope in the center, like to go up into the center pulley, but then that would mean that the third pulley is gonna have 3 ropes going through it, and I don't know if that's gonna be too many. It might be. And also I would have to go get more rope. But this is 50 feet of rope, and I do have quite a bit of slack, but I haven't put it in what the position would be for the down position yet. So I still don't know like if this is gonna be too much, but if it is, I could just cut it off. I'm gonna go get the level. Huh, that's actually perfectly level. How about that? Okay, I guess I will tie my rope to make sure that they stay in this exact position. Like make sure that they stay level, not necessarily that they stay like up. We will do that one in just a second. Okay, this is the official down position. So when I'm watering the plants and tending to them, this is that position. I tied a knot and I put the knot just on this cleat over here. And then when it's time to lift it, I just lift it to the other cleat or the other knot, and then I put that on the cleat and it's now back up. I'm really proud of this. It looks amazing. 10 out of 10. It's gorgeous. However, now I do need to figure out the plants, what I'm gonna put up there, and the balancing of those plants. Wish me luck there. We did it. I feel like this one is just so big and the whole display is very, very heavy because of it. I'm kind of thinking I want to take it down and put up a smaller one. And I know that the whole point of this is to have the pulley, but I'm going to use a stool to take this down because I can use this crate in a different place with this fern in a different place in the house. Yeah. I feel like it's too big. All of the other crates are the same size. And this one is like much, much